Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe and in today's video I want to talk about all the books that I read in January. And this is a different setting. This is first of all my old couch. I didn't manage to sell her yet, so she's still there. And why I'm filming in this spot, because I own tons of books from my bookshelf and I still didn't sort or rearrange my whole bookshelf, so it's chaotic. And so this is why we are here in this corner with my Doctor Who poster. I love it, it's so cute. So let's get right into it, because I didn't read that much. For me, I didn't read that much in January, so I just want to share with you what I read. And let's start. The first two books are books that I transferred from December to January. I didn't manage to finish them in December, so I finished them in January. So the first book is The Geek Will Save Christmas. This is by Annabeth Albert. And this is a Christmas, a male loves male relationship book. And this was cute. I gave it 4 stars. This was by Kindle Unlimited. And there was this I forgot the names. I'm really bad at names, so please be I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names. But we have this grumpy man who doesn't like Christmas, and he moves to this neighborhood. They're really in Christmas decoration on Christmas, and he has a neighbor, and this is the sunshine. He loves Christmas, he loves to decorate for Christmas, and because the whole neighborhood decorates everything for Christmas, but the grumpy neighbor doesn't do it, the sunshine neighbor helped him, and then they fell in love. This was a really cute story. I also enjoyed from the book that is also about older persons. Older, I mean with the early 40s. And this was great to read, not like about younger people. And yeah, it was cute. I could get more into depth with this, but now it's February. Who reads Christmas books in February? I mean, you can go for it. It was really cute. And it was free, so we loved that. Then one of my physical books that I finished was the German fantasy book that I read. This was also part of my Götterdämmerung prompts. I didn't manage to finish all the prompts. This was particularly the book why I didn't end up finishing everything. This was for the prompt, a long book, finishing a series, book with illustrations. Yeah, so I don't want to go into depth on here about this book because it's only out in German. So if you can speak German, go to the German version. I will talk about there more about this book. But this is the last book of the series. I gave it 4 stars. Overall, I think it was wrapped up good, like every character find a good ending, but there was one thing I missed in the book. Who could possibly make this for me 2 or 5 stars. So I was a little bit disappointed, but I still think this is a great series and I love it. 4 stars. It was really easy for me to read that. So after finishing my December reads in January, I decided to read on my Kindle Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. I was so excited to get into this book because I like Hades and Persephone. I don't have a good day today, okay? You know who I mean. And I like them. I mean, I enjoyed A Touch of Darkness. So when I got into this book, I was really excited to read a really smutty book about these two people. And then I was like confused about the story. Like, what was that? I mean, first of all, I didn't really understand the whole political drama that was in the book because it wasn't explained properly. And then also I didn't understand the whole situation, how you became a goddess or god in the book, because it's not like that they are born like Persephone or no, I got it. Persephone or Hades. They're not born into the role, like they became the persons, and I didn't understand that how this works, and it doesn't got explained really. So I think, I don't know, the first part of the book I thought there was a competition, like I made this up in my head, okay, there was no explanation for it, so, or at least I didn't read that, maybe I overread this, but in my head I was like, maybe they do like a competition, like with, I don't know, The Voice or Super Talent, who is the best Demeter, who is the best Hades, who is the best Zeus, and the best wins, and like German songs top model, American next top model, and this was so, then I thought, this is so stupid, why it should be like this, and then later I realized this is no spoiler because this is world building, that they, when the last person dies, like when, just an example, if the Demeter dies, then her daughter became the next Demeter. And then I asked myself, what are they before? Are they nameless? What happened to them? What are they before? Was the Demeter that become the Demeter before, like, I don't know, the Persephone? What happened to the other sisters of Persephone? Like, do they always have to have the same amount of children? What happened when they have more children than, like, originally gave? Like, what happened with the rest of it? Are they like, okay, we have 6 daughters, so we name the first 4 are called, are the next Persephone and rest of it, and then the other 2, I don't know, give a fuck, you're not longer allowed here, go away. What happened? And then the whole relationship between Hades and Persephone, this was also like the deal that they make, like this was so stupid. And also the smart scenes, I kinda enjoy them because they start really early, but also Hades gave me the vibe of, oh, I show you how good I am in the bed, but in the end he doesn't do anything type of man. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't like it. 2 stars. So the next thing that I read was Jade City by Finale, and this is a story about a gang rival in a city. They both have special powers through Jade, and then they fight each other. This is the poorest explanation of a book that I ever gave. Overall, I enjoyed the story. 4 stars. I just love the different perspective in the story. My favorite is Shay, the sister of the main persons in the book, and I love her very much. She is really, she has girl power, she has phone power, she is the girl person. I wish her the very best, and I hope that she get the main focus and the next books. I'm really excited to read more in it. I just love it. And then I read Ruby Dixon books. I read Barbarians Touch. I give this book 4 stars. When I'm honest, I don't know who of which person this book was. I think, wait. Yeah, I know it. So this was about a girl in a story. Her name was Lila, and she is a deaf person, and she has this cochlear implant, and she lost it during the landings, and it got destroyed, so she can't hear anything. And she resonates then with this one guy. I forgot his name. Harush. I don't know if this was his name. I'm really bad at names. I'm sorry. Always. And I think overall the story was really cute. I enjoyed it. And also the relationship between the two, and how he try to learn to communicate with her. It was so cute. I just love it. And yeah, then I read Calm, who is I think the 8.5 book. This was with 2 chapters in it, with different perspective of 2 other people that you will get known in the previous books, but they're not the human. It's out of the perspective of one ice planet barbarian woman. And I give this 3 stars. It was overall a cute story. I just don't want to get into depth with it, because actually there's happening in there some plot, like foreshadowing for the next books. And actually there's something happened like really shocking, and there's a plot in it that has nothing to do with sex. I am produced child, so yeah, I can talk about this because this is a spoiler. Actually a spoiler in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. I'm shocked, but overall it was cute. I enjoyed it, and yeah, this is the best part of it. So then I read Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. I read this together with Victoria and Laura. If you see this, hello. And I got this. A friend of mine gifted this to me because she doesn't want to have this any longer, and she didn't read it. And then I had this here, so I did not break my book bind, and I got this gifted. And when I read the title and the back of it, I was like, self a book or Reasons to Stay Alive. And I thought this was like the cheesiest and stupidest reasons to stay alive. Like, oh, you're worth it. I mean, yes, you are. But everyone who fights against depression and anxiety, who knows that the sentence, you're worth it, doesn't mean anything. And then I read this. And actually, this is my biggest surprise, I think, of the year. I love this Matt Haig's, first of all, his writing style, the words that he used in it. I cried so much reading this because this book hit hard. This hit me in me where I didn't know that I can hit. This book was beyond the world. I just love it. I cried so much. This was a 5 stars, and will be definitely going to be one of the best books of this year. So I got a book bracket now in my book journal. So in the end of the year, you will not have like 2 parts of me talking about every 5 stars that I have the entire year. You will have a collection, okay? And this is for January, my best book. So I'm proud of myself. By the end of the year, I only will talk about 12 books. I will say this now. If I don't stick to that plan, I'm sorry. But I just love it. I don't know how you can experience this book if you don't suffer from depression and anxiety, but I think for people who don't have this and have people around them that are having this having depression and anxiety, I think this is also a good explanation of how we are feeling and how we are doing and what our problems are and what we can do and what we can't do. So I think everyone should read this, like, we'll see. And the last and final book, let's check. Yeah, the last and final book that I read in January was, with this book I completed the month. You see it is here. Or Shiva Became the Sun. This was, first of all, one book of my 22 books that I want to read in 2022. Also a book club pick, and I didn't like it. This hurts. So, why didn't I like this? So let's start with the first part. The book is parted into 3 parts. The first part, the second part, and the third part. Who guessed that? The first part was amazing. I love it. Really. This book, the first part, this was amazing. This was great. I just love it. The only notes that I took in this book, like the beginning with the girl's father, who was this absolute asshole. Like, I was so glad that he and her brother was murdered. And also then the following situation, her going to the school where she was trained, or not really the school, like this monkacy. Yes, sorry. That's great. That's amazing how you can remember the shit that happened in the book. I love it. And then we go to the second part. And the second part, first of all, who was the editor of this book? Why was this so fucking long? Why was this so useless? First of all, we are now on second of all. The mixed POVs. I didn't like that. I thought this was unnecessary because this book is really, this is a short book with 400 pages. And the synopsis was about Sue, like the girl who take over the role of her dead brother to have the success that he was, that was for him. Like, they got to this, like to this seer who predicted the seer who predicted the future of the children. The boy, like Sue, the brother of the girl, got predicted greatness, and for the girl, nothingness. I mean, for the girl, the prediction got right because after taking over the role of her brother, the girl became Sue. The boy, the girl's future got right because there was really nothingness because she no longer exists. But the brother was also dead. Like, the prediction of it was, of course the boy gets the great future predicted because he's the boy, he's worth it. Like, the girl is worth nothing. That she was still alive at this point of the book in the first part was a wonder, because, like, I think in one part it says that right in the beginning, first chapter, that most of the girls are dead. They got killed at birth. Like, it still happens sometimes till today when a girl gets on this planet. When you doesn't know that that's happened still a lot. And so I was already like, okay at this point. And then the mixed perspectives in this book, they just threw me off because it was so boring. Like, I didn't, the conversations at some point I was like, can you please shut up? And the only thing that saved the day was, how does he call it again? but this didn't last long. No. The last couple of pages, I need to say that I overflew them. I just wanted to finish this book because I thought, okay, the last 20 pages I can read, there's no point in DNFing this. At page 380 I still can finish this, and I wish I did. So I didn't like this. But I want to share my favorite quotes of this, because this book was not, most of the time, disappointing. Actually, there's a few things in there that I really liked the quotes of it. Let's find it. First of all, the insult, my favorite insult for now, is "has water leaked into your brain?" I cried of laughing. This was so hilarious. I just love it. Like, this is the best insult that I ever read in my entire life. Okay, the first quote. By the way, there are no spoilers here. Learn to want something for yourself, Mark. I'm sorry. Not what something says you should want. Not what you think you should want. Don't go through life thinking only of duty. When all we have are these brief spans between our non-existence, why not make the most of the life you're living now? The price is worth it. Like Pritchard. This is actually true. We always need that. And then the second quote that I really liked was, "I'm not afraid of what you know. How can something like that stop me, destroy me when nothing else has? Look at me, and see the person who will win, the person who will rule." I love the quotes. This was the only good part of it, and the relationship of Ma and Sue, and I love it. So these was all the 8 books that I read. Yes, 8 books that I read in January. Let's see how February goes, but I have high hopes that it will be again 8 books. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing January, the first month of the year. This was stressful. Why are always December and January the most stressful months of the year? After that, everything will go fine. This is something I will know. But these 2 months, they're awful. For me at least. I'm happy if the months are not stressful for you, but the new year, it's so stressful. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to follow me here on my YouTube channel or my social media, I will be happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy your time here. Then you can like this video. This will be also great. I would love that. And then I will see you in my next video. Bye.